Hey guys, Kenny here. I'm here to review the 2008 monster movie Cloverfield. This has to do with, this stars Lizzie Kaplan, Jessica Lucas, T.J. Miller, Michael David, Mike Vogel, and Odette Eustman, who's become quite popular now. She was in last year's Abysmal, The Unborn. But this has to do with, starts off with Michael David being playing this character who I think he's leaving to some foreign country, and he meets up with his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, played by Odette Eustman. They have quite a big argument, and one of their friends, played by I think T.J. Miller, and he is videotaping the whole thing, and then they kind of they part ways, and as the party goes on, then there's this huge aftershock, and they look outside. The three friends, T.J. Miller, Michael David, and Mike Vogel, their characters are all three of them are sitting out on this balcony, and then they feel this huge aftershock from an explosion. They look over, and then there's this huge fireball. Then the kind of a little panic goes on. Then they look out, and they're all standing outside, and then there's another explosion. Then that's when pieces of debris starts flying, and they run down the building, and somehow they see the Statue of Liberty head flying right at them, and then it rolls on the street. And all these characters played by Lizzie, Jessica, TJ, Michael, and Mike, they all run away from what's going on. And I think one of the girls, I think played by either Lizzie or Jessica, they go down into this little underground train station, and then there are these like some kind of bug things that this huge monster drops down, and then it bites one of the girls, and all four of them go into this little, I guess, break room. Then they walk out to this like shopping center area, and then that girl who got bit starts bleeding down her eyes, and that's when the military hurry her into this other covered room, and then it's like she explodes from the inside. Blood goes onto this plastic sheet. That's and the boyfriend tries to go after and save his girlfriend because she's apparently in this apartment building that's leaning sideways, so they have to try and go up that building. Or no, they go up the building that's straight and then walk over to the building that's sideways. They get into the building that's sideways, and boy, it's unsettling how sideways it is. They can barely walk because they're trying to walk up the hall. So then they get to three of them get to his girlfriend because she's apparently has this big rod sticking through her. Ugh. So they pull her off, and there's three friends because when it was the four of them, they were on the bridge, and then that monster's tail hit down, and then one of their friends was like standing on some pole, and then he got swiped by that tail. So bye bye for him. Then the bridge started collapsing like this. So when the three of them just try to evade that monster, and it's a lot of peril that they go through to try and get to this rescue helicopter. And there's this plane or fighter jet that's flying across, and then it drops down these bombs. So then it starts blowing up the monster, but the people that are in the helicopter, they think it's blowing up, but it really isn't, because it kind of jumps up and hits the helicopter, so it crashes on the ground. And their one friend who's been filming the whole thing on a handheld camera the whole time, from the party to when the helicopter crashes, he looks up and he sees the monster looking right down at him. Then that monster bites down on him, gets him in his mouth, kind of chews him up. Then the monster spits him out. So bye bye for that friend. So the boyfriend and girlfriend run under this little bridge area. That's when the boyfriend starts videotaping himself saying quite a poignant speech, and the girlfriend is crying. Oh. And then I don't know what happens. Maybe the monster hits its tail on the bridge, and then that makes it collapse. I don't know what happens, but the bridge gets destroyed. So they either are alive or dead. We don't know. Even I'm not sure if if they survived or they died. A very good thing about this movie is while the filming of the whole monster thing is going on, there's brief moments of the recording being stopped, so we see another storyline of the boyfriend and girlfriend having a day out with each other, like they're riding some kind of theme park ride, theme park attraction. So they're happy and having a good time. Oh, so I highly recommend this. This got a lot of flack in its release, but I don't care. My brother doesn't like this, but I can't ever stop. I don't think I'll ever stop loving this. I don't think I ever stop loving this. There's quite a bit of scares that are in this, because those little crawly things that drop off the big monster are quite creepy and scary looking. So it's like if you get bit by one of them, you end up like bleeding from the inside, and then it's like you explode from the inside. The special effects were very good in this, and the story was to me, very well done, very well written. I can't think of anything bad about this. All the acting really was very good in this, especially by the actor who played the boyfriend. I wish I would see him more. If you haven't already, I would highly appreciate it if you would subscribe over here. If you're watching the video by itself,